kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, take the shot, he scores!
Today's WPIL girls soccer matchup. Today's game features a matchup between the Mount Pleasant Vikings and your Peters Township Lady Indians.
No worries if you don't.
Mount Pleasant enters today's game with a record of 13-3 and 1 overall, and they are the Class 2A Section 4 champions. The Lady Indians have a record of 12-1 and 2 and are the Class 4A Section 2 champions. And now for the starting lineups. First, from Mount Pleasant. Number 5, senior forward, Captain Morgan Gasinski. Number 8, sophomore forward, Addie Cole. Number 14, senior midfielder, Jaden Kantorek. Number 15, senior forward, Brooklyn Ulrich. Number 18, senior midfielder, Reagan McCormick. Number 25, senior defender, Captain Megan Mizikar. Number 27, junior midfielder, Captain Izzy Overland. Number 28, junior midfielder, Addie Chekai. Number 37, senior goalkeeper, Lauren Rummel. Number 40, junior forward, Cameron Capper. Number 55, senior defender, Captain Caitlin Fullman. Mount Pleasant is coached by head coach Rich Garland and assistant coaches Zach Jugas, Christian Sheegan, and John Menifee. And now for your Peters Township Lady Indians. Number 4, freshman midfielder, Katie Froelich. Number 7, freshman forward, Bryn Bush. Number 13, freshman midfielder, Allie Froelich. Number 10, junior midfielder, Mandy Perosco. Number 11, junior midfielder, Fallon Malley. Number 15, junior defender, Kaylin Martin. Number 23, junior forward, Marina Hines. Number 25, junior defender, Ava Hines. Number 17, senior defender, Captain Julia Spergel. Number 40, senior defender, Captain Emery Van Akron. And number 8, senior goalkeeper, Captain Molly Kubistek. The Lady Indians are coached by head coach Pat Vera and assistant coaches Dave Mollesey, Brendan Albright, Elizabeth Albright, and Colin Vera.
The Confluence Financial Partner Stadium here at Peters Township. This is Al Lewis, hopefully soon to be joined by Jerry Malley. Saturday, October 11th, here for a soccer matchup between Peters Township and Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant is in classification 2A. They have won their section, as have the Indians in Quad A. Mount Pleasant dominating their conference with a 10-0 record, 77 goals for, 1 against, and then 3 losses and a tie in their out-of-conference play. So they will definitely be a factor in the Double-A, one of the favorites in the Double-A playoffs. Both teams sort of wrapping up the regular season with some non-conference matchups, as you often see. Peters with this game, and then a game on Monday against Fox Chapel, one of the stronger teams in Triple-A. Indians will put it in play here. Looks like the starting lineup we're accustomed to from the Indians. Mount Pleasant takes it away. Julia Sprigel gets in front of an attempted switch. Here's Allie Froelich, freshman midfielder. Fallon Malley steps in, takes it away. And we're joined by Jerry Malley, Fallon's dad, pressed into service here. Jerry, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
It's a ball in front. There's the Indians. There's a goal. I think that was Marina Hines found freshman Katie Froelich on the far side. Great cross. Nothing the Mount Pleasant keeper could do with that.
Here's Township goal by number 4, Katie Froelich.
So Indians on the board early here in the first minute of play. Jerry, I was discussing with myself, this is an interesting matchup. Mount Pleasant, very strong,
Very good.
Double A team, excellent program, had a lot of success. So a good non-conference pre-playoff matchup for both teams.
I happen to see that they, in section, they've only given up 1 goal.
And scored 77.
Yes.
So that's pretty dominant.
I
No
have
question
a,
about it.
One of Fallon's old club teammates is for York, and I think York beat them 1-0 in double overtime. But
In the non-conference
yep.
matchup, yep.
And, but her dad said Mount Pleasant's very good.
Yeah. So I think Indians off to a good start here, but I think we'll see some good soccer. Good matchup.
As my wife walks over and is going to realize that I'm announcing, I'm not sure what her reaction is going to be.
Well, typically we don't see her over here much. Here's Bryn Bush. Mandy Perosco looking for Katie Froelich. Katie able to win the head ball, but easy play for Mount Pleasant's keeper. Julia Sprigel looking up top. Fallon Malley. Ball forward for Marina Hines. Jerry, congratulations on Fallon's commitment to Duquesne this week.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Al.
You've got to be excited to have that process over.
Very excited. Glad it's over early. She gets to enjoy the rest of her junior and senior year, both in Peters and in club.
Nice to have her at home. Easy commute for you.
Yes.
Sprigel to Katie Froelich. Katie's not able to save that one. And Duquesne is having a nice season under their new head coach, Jess. And I get the last name wrong, so maybe you can help me with Jess's last name.
I think it's Gigeis.
Gigeis.
That's how they pronounce it.
She came to Duquesne from Slippery Rock.
Correct. I think she was at Slippery Rock for 13 years. And don't want to put words in her mouth, but I think she said she would only leave to coach Pitt or Duquesne because she and her husband and children live in Cranberry.
That makes sense. I got to know her a lot from my coaching on the Girls Academy platform, and really think the world of her. I'm not surprised that she's doing so well, and I think she is the kind of coach that players want to go play with, as you must know.
She's very intense, but I guess at Division I, that's what you want.
For sure. Hines Marino wins it, and Mandy looking across. Here's Katie Froelich again. That one will go wide. Goal kick for the Vikings. Pull their line up here.
Where is your counterpart today? I know Greg
Greg Gill is I'd like to say he's home nursing Melina, but there's a golf outing, and Greg is at the golf outing.
Where would that be at?
That's a good question. I don't know. I should have asked. Chris Schwager helped out last week, and here's Bryn Bush. Bryn with the cross. It's going to go wide. Chris is at his daughter Maddie's one of the final games at Walsh University.
Understood.
So didn't want him to miss that one. Goal kick for Mount Pleasant.
Now, are you familiar with what will happen next week from a playoff perspective?
I
When
was
seedings come out, when brackets come out.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be sort of the same drill. I would assume that Peters is going to be the number 1 or number 2 seed. I would think number 1.
Okay.
Have to check Seneca Valley. Of course, Peters and Seneca Valley played to a 0. So the 0-0 tie or a 1-1 tie here? I think it was a 0-0 tie
0-0 tie.
early in the season.
And then NA beat them this week.
NA beat Seneca Valley this week. So NA is going to be a factor. That's Peters' only loss in a non-conference game a couple weeks ago. So I'd expect NA to be a top 4 seed.
Okay.
Going into the year, I think we all expected Upper St. Clair to be in that mix of top seeds. They are the 3rd qualifier out of the Indian section. So they
upset Mount Lebanon this week.
They did. Maybe that's a sign that they're getting healthy. They've had a ton of injuries to battle. Whoever plays Upper St. Clair, that's a great through ball. Keeper's in good position for that. But whoever plays Upper St. Clair in that first round matchup is probably not going to be that happy about it.
And I know through our club affiliation, I know Cannon McMillan unfortunately has lost 2 players.
Yeah, I understand Rachel Tomley is done for the year, and
Max Saccone had surgery yesterday.
Yeah, just devastating for Ken and Mac's chances.
She's unfortunately maybe 4 to 6 weeks, so high school is done.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yep.
You hate to see it. Here's Molly Kubistek. Molly with her first save of the match. Dangerous ball. Mount Pleasant played in there. And it took a little early deflection there, so it had a tough spin on it for Molly, but she handled it well. Katie Froelich to Marina Hines. Great ball by Marina. And Bryn Bush finishes. Well, just a great build, Jerry. Started in front of us here with Katie Froelich. Found Marina Hines. Marina, just a great ball to Bryn Bush. Great ball to Bryn Bush. I think everybody expected that ball to be switched.
And these freshmen are getting better and better, which is what you expect from both Bryn and the Froelichs.
Exactly right. Three freshmen that have started every game for the Indians just from the start, and they have an impact. Bryn Bush has scored in several games in a row here for sure. And that was a great finish. No chance for the Mount Pleasant keeper.
She's got to be in good double-digit goals.
I think so.
14, 15?
Yep. And, the Indians are typically a team that the scoring is spread out.
Yep.
You're not going to see a 30-goal scorer from them. They just get the scoring from so many different places. Allie Froelich wins that in the air. Mount Pleasant keeper does a good job coming out. Emery Van Akron. We don't get to say her name much, center back for the Indians, but she's been a stalwart back there for several years. Senior this year. Marina Hines burning down the right. She's going to get a cross off. Great play by Mount Pleasant goalkeeper. Going to have to endeavor to get a name. get desperate. We're sitting here among the Mount Pleasant faithful.
Which I was told they travel well.
They do.
They live and breathe their soccer up.
I believe that's Laurel Rummel in goal, senior for Mount Pleasant. And she's done everything she can so far. Certainly no chance on either goal. Long throw by Fallon Malley. I think that's going to be a goal kick. I like the Mount Pleasant kits, Jerry. White and the red, and they've got the pink socks.
Cancer Awareness Month.
And as a player, a lot of times you're looking up and you're looking for socks. Here, both are wearing red shorts, so you want something that's going to catch your eye. Growing up, the rules on uniforms weren't as stringent, and I remember at a couple tournaments, and if you'd see a striker that was wearing fluorescent green socks, you knew that kid wanted the ball, and you knew they were going to try and find him. Veteran official Paul Garlett's on the right side here, making the call. Paul's dad, Don, used to referee high school and soccer and basketball in the South Hills.
Paul was the ref last week at the Duquesne women's soccer game.
Oh, interesting. I knew he was doing some college stuff. I coached Paul's son Peter for a little while.
Okay. Beedling?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Paul's dad, Don, was always very patient and very gracious with me. At times when I might get a little rambunctious in the soccer games, always gave me a little bit of a warning before showed me a card. Allie Froelich with the pressure. Kaylin Martin makes the first touch go backwards like a defender would want to do there. You see Mount Pleasant starting to have some success here, keeping the ball in the Indians' third. Kubistek out, finds Julia Sprigel to Marina Hines. Looking for Fallon Malley. Good play by number 5 there by Mount Pleasant. Getting back and disrupting there. That's Morgan Jasinski.
Who I think, since I did do a lot of research, I think she is going to Robert Morris to play soccer.
That rings a bell. That rings a bell. I've got 5 of my former GA players are playing at Robert Morris, so seen some games there this year, pay attention to it a lot. One of those players is Jillian Marvin from Peters Township. 4-year starter, captain for the Robert Morris team, playing outside back. Last I checked, led them in assists.
Who both my daughters were deathly afraid of in high school. Hopefully they were listening.
And not for nothing, for good reason.
Yep.
It's a great cross. Kaylin Martin heads it out of danger. Looking for Jasinski there. Good play, Mount Pleasant keeps it in. Love that first touch by Jasinski. So getting a look at Jasinski here, Jerry, you can definitely see that first touch was quality. Now we got a player down for Mount Pleasant. Didn't see what happened, but she's holding her head.
Little collision with Fallon.
Fallon would not be my first choice for people to collide with either, as you probably well know. Yes.
Also remember not to answer Tom Perosco's calls 10 minutes before a game any longer. I'll make sure to snipping this.
The only thing that would have given you, I mean, at least you had the opportunity to go somewhere else.
I thought Tom would call and ask me if I wanted to meet him for a beverage before the game and come late. But unfortunately, that was not
Not the case today.
not the case today. Thanks, Tom Brosco.
As she's up. Up and walking off the field. Kind of a nice early fall afternoon here. 60s, mid 60s. Nice sun.
Cannot complain about the weather the last couple weeks here in Western PA.
No. Good golf weather, I suppose.
Not sure. Here announcing Peter's game. I'd rather be elsewhere, but
Theoretically, good golf
Yes.
weather.
Into the game from Mount Pleasant, number 19, Alyssa Villinger.
That's 25, Reagan Mizikar. Hopefully I got that last name right. Hopefully she'll be able to return. 26 minutes, 30 seconds left, first half. Indians take possession with Fallon Malley in the drop ball. Indians with a 2-0 lead. Goals by Katie Froelich and Bryn Bush. Didn't see what happened there. That hop up and hit her in the hand, Jerry?
I did not see either.
Great service by Mount Pleasant. Fallon Malley wins that. It's a good turn by Bryn Bush. Finds Marina. Marina Hines with those quick feet. So often you see defenders think that they're going to be able to get a poke there and unable. Mount Pleasant does a good job defending there. It'll be offside. Mandy Prosko won the tackle, but Marina was in an offside position. So Mount Pleasant will play it out of the back. Into the middle, here's Allie. Finds Julia Sprigell. Sprigell finds Katie Froelich. Katie beats a defender. Cross is cut off by Mount Pleasant. Sprigell puts it back in. Off the upright. Like the decision there by Sprigell, Jerry.
She's got a strong left leg.
And everybody was deep, so put that ball into the mixer there, see what happens. Like I said last game, Julia has made a sacrifice here position-wise this year for the team. Yeah. Senior year after playing so well the first 3 years on the outside left as an offensive player. Been extremely productive, but pressed into a role maybe she didn't expect. Here's Fallon. Defender did a nice job of closing on Fallon there. And Sprigell's done really, really well on the outside there. Turf monster in play there. There's another cross. First touch by Mount Pleasant. Bryn Bush, back to Alley. Through the uprights. Indians buzzing around in the offensive third here.
Looks like we have a couple subs coming in.
Riley Bush and got my old man eyes. We'll get it from Jim Malloy here. Public address.
Community game for Peters Township. Riley Bush, Olivia Adamczyk.
Olivia Adamczyk.
The Vikings number 15, Brooklyn Ulrich.
Kaylin Martin, good turn. It's a great ball to find Allie in the middle. To Sprigel. Sprigel with the long ball again. Mount Pleasant keeper handles that one.
So I can
Probably not this one. There's Mally. Bryn Bush, she gonna get to
a
it?
little too far.
Well, she kept it in for a little bit. For a little bit. I didn't want to commit because there's been several times this season I've said she's not going to get to it, and Bryn gets to it. Riley Bush, number 2, over on the left side here, to Katie Froelic's spot. Sprigel, I think she's looking for Allie in the middle there a little bit much. Van Akron. Jasinski works back for Mount Pleasant, able to disrupt that. And ball go out of play. Looking for Sophia Coppola. Sprigel able to find Marina Hines. Marina gets through one. She's going to have a go here. Shot handled by the keeper. Keeper Laurel Rummel has been impressive so far for Mount Pleasant, and plenty of work. Kaylin Martin, right back. Another solid player. Junior, another junior, correct? Been starting since day one as well. So you have a strong junior class returning with Fallon, the Hineses. We haven't called Ava Hines's name as a center back today, but twin of Marina, excellent player.
And I am optimistic that Taylor McCullough will try to make an appearance in the playoffs. I am not sure.
I'm glad to hear that. Intrigued to hear that. Taylor McCullough, starter last year as a freshman up top at the 9, hasn't been able to play a game.
She was their leading scorer last year and winning the Whippeals.
Yeah. So
Freshman.
it would be quite a boost.
Yes.
For Peters. Bryn Bush gets to it. Marina drives it. That'll go high. Yeah, but definitely a strong core for the Indians returning.
Yes.
And I'm sure I probably forgot a junior or two. Mandy Perosco.
London Pettit, who's out with surgery, will not make it back this year, but next year will be in the mix.
I was wondering because London did get some time in a couple weeks ago. I guess
she had surgery on Tuesday, and I think ankle stabilization ligament.
Okay.
What was torn, and I think she will be out for 4 to 6 months.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Wow. Yeah, that's too bad. London came into the lineup last year for the might have been right for the Whippeal Championship game as a freshman against Seneca Valley, and just absolutely played lights out.
Yep. Great little player, just unfortunately can't catch a break with injuries.
Yeah. Sometimes those injuries seem to come in bunches for a player, and that's too bad. We hope to see London have a good spring club season and be back in full force next fall.
And I've never seen her play before, but I've heard fantastic things about Kaylin Hoffman.
Yes, that's a great ball there.
To replace
Oh,
hate to lose Molly, but there's rumors out there that Kaylin is just as good.
yes, and Adamczyk hit that off the cross or off the post. Kaylin Martin injured this year. As I have had the chance to see her in club, and she's been to national trainings and camps, and Peters is very, very fortunate to have Kaylin being ready to step in for Molly Kubistek while Molly goes on to the University of Cincinnati.
Yeah, I have not seen her play, but heard great things about her from my both daughters.
Yeah, no question.
Talented.
No question about it. I think there's some other really good goalkeepers in the Whippeal, but I think a lot of coaches would tell you the top two are Molly and Kaylin. Oh, tries to feather a ball through there. Boy, Ellie did that. It's a tough ball to play, but Marina Hines was able to get the first touch, just handled well by Mount Pleasant. Riley Bush, Sprigel. Looking to switch here. Allie to Fallon, to Kaylin, to Fallon. Looking for Adamczyk just beyond her reach. Indians doing a nice job moving the ball from side to side, changing the fields here. I really like to see them use the midfield that way. Fallon as a fulcrum. It's either Fallon or Allie, the two center midfielders, as a fulcrum. If you're able to change the point of the attack like that, it's just very difficult to stop defensively.
So, Al, I guess a team like Mount Pleasant just wants to step up in class to.
I think it's a great prep for them.
Yep.
It's a great prep for them. They won't see a team as deep as Peters in the playoffs. So, they'll run into some teams that have 4 or 5 very good players for sure. But I think this is an ideal thing, and probably Fox Chapel will tell you the same thing.
Yep,
we've seen that.
agreed.
We've seen that matchup. I think the last 3 years at least since Fox Chapel went down to AAA, and
Our last game is Burrell, right? Another double-A score.
I forgot about the Burrell game. Yes. Now it doesn't factor in so much on the girls' side, but on the boys' side, boys coaches will often schedule a non-conference game right before the playoffs that they could cancel. One of the reasons being...
Call that the red card game, correct?
Exactly right. If somebody should happen to get a red card in the last game, they'll sit out that game before the playoffs.
Yeah, I asked Fallon, and I think they said they are going to play Burrell regardless. So I don't think that's going to be a cancellation game.
Right.
That's on Wednesday, correct?
I think that's right.
And then playoffs will start Monday?
I think that is right. We hope the Indians will get a bye.
Yep.
I think they would. Now Pleasant putting some pressure on here.
We would get hopefully a bye and then a home game, correct?
Yeah, that is what has happened in the past year. Bryn Bush on a run. A great play by the keeper. Good run by Bryn. Keeper all over that cross. Yeah, but Jerry, thinking back a couple years, I think it would have been Fallon's freshman year. You never know who you're going to run into even at these home games. I remember
Fox Chapel
Peters.
had a
That's
dominant performance.
that is the one I was
day,
thinking
yeah.
of. Peters and Fox Chapel before Fox Chapel moved down, and Fox Chapel had obviously not been a higher seed, but we saw them just put together a ridiculous performance against Peters, and I
They
think
ended up winning it all that year.
they
if I'm not
did.
mistaken.
They did. They were down. That's a great ball. Bryn's just a little offside there. Good look by Allie Froelich.
And Joanne sold me the lucky 50-50 winner last week.
Well, you got to roll with
So
it
might
then.
as well do it again.
You got to roll with it. Yeah, Fox Chapel went on to win the Whippeal after that win over Peters, which I think was 5-1. And then they played St. Clair, who might have been the number 1 seed, and I think they put 5 goals in on Upper
did.
St. Clair.
Yep.
So the freshman, I remember McKee, Emily McKee for Fox Chapel was a freshman, and she was a revelation that game.
I think she's a junior this year, correct?
I think
Would that
that's
be a
right.
junior?
I
And
think she's a junior and committed to the University of Pittsburgh, which of course makes me happy.
And we were
Oh, that ball bounces in the box.
reading in the paper. I think she just got her 100th goal,
I
300th point.
would not surprise me. Would not surprise me.
Joanne Highness in the house.
What's up, what's up? Go Peters. 50-50 today, big pot.
I asked Chris Heinef if he wanted to come and do the commentary, and he said no.
He just will scream handball. And my second goal.
There's Jasinski battling 3 Indians there. She is definitely a handful. That's a great tackle. A great tackle by Marina. I'm sorry, that's Ava coming up from the back. So there we did get to call her name. Ava Hannes really stuck in there.
Highness twins are solid. They've been
Yep,
their whole high school career.
yeah, from day one. Starters from day one. Oh, great play by the keeper there. I didn't see who that was busting through for the Indians.
That was a Hasnos.
Marina. Spurgell looking for Brynbush. Allie Froelich gonna give it a go.
A little bit of a shank.
Yeah. Handled well by Mount Pleasant's keeper again.
I asked Paige Malley if she wanted to commentate with you today, and she gave the emphatic no.
Is Paige Malley back for a
Paige
weekend?
Malley is back for little fall break and is sitting on the other sidelines with Cam Klein.
Oh, that's great.
A couple of the lacrosse players, lacrosse field hockey.
Good to have some distinguished alumni here. Cam Klein, freshman at Mercyhurst, I believe.
She is getting a fair amount of playing time.
I saw that.
Unfortunately, I heard a little injury has put a dent in her end of season, but I am not sure to what extent.
Yeah, I had seen Cam getting significant playing time, so that's always good to see. Not a surprise, certainly. Having watched her for 4 years here. Kubastick will give it a ride here. Well done by Allie Froelich. Allie's done a nice job sort of adjusting to
Really
that.
good job,
She's won a lot of balls, and as a freshman, that's not necessarily an easy thing. But between Allie and Fallon, the Indians really able to win those battles for those punts and those goal kicks quite often, and that makes a
At Ferrum
big
Soccer,
difference.
That's what his expectations are in the middle, is get the head on the ball and get it back in the offensive zone.
If you have somebody that's going to win most of the 50-50 balls, and here's Fallon. I like what Fallon was thinking there, Jerry. thinking about taking a touch and having a go.
Pat might yell at her because he'd probably want her to head that ball.
Yes.
That's a sign right there. That's a sign.
Cameron Capper up top for Mount Pleasant, given chase, but no numbers for Mount Pleasant there. Back to Rummel.
Come and get some cold brew.
7.5 minutes left here. Score remains 2-0. Indians with 2 early goals, one on the first minute, and another one followed not too far after that. Certainly had some chances since then, but Mount Pleasant defending well here and getting some great goalkeeping from Rummel. Kalen Martin looks in. Oof, boy, Bryn Bush able to get the first touch.
Yeah.
Good ball by Martin, recognizing just how deep the Mount Pleasant defense was sitting. There's Allie again. Good ball there. Here's Riley Bush looking to switch. That's a good ball. She's going to find Adamczyk.
Even Pat said early in the year that Bryn Bush is a natural goal scorer, and she's proven that as a freshman that she can put the ball in the net.
Yeah. She is very comfortable dribbling at defenders and very successful with it. And, you know, she'll beat them to the right, she'll beat them to the left. So it's just a nightmare for defenders. Great play by Rummel coming out, grabbing that ball. Indians losing Melina Gill several weeks ago now, and the first Upper St. Clair game with a torn ACL. I understand Melina had her surgery earlier this week and is doing well.
If Melina's listening, the girls are bringing your basket over today, so I think they're all heading over to the Gill's house after the game.
Hopefully nobody blocks my driveway, Jerry.
You never know, Al.
There's Kubastek. She's going to serve it. Driven ball. The deflection, and but great save by Rummel. Great ball by Molly there.
Impressive today.
Yeah, that's, you know, with the ball straight on like that, if you drive it at head height, the chances of a skip like that are pretty good, and that's what happened. Really impressive save. Here's Jasinski. She's sort of dropped back into the midfield a little more. Sprigel to Allie Froelich. Ava Hines. Ava looking to drive it to Adamczyk, but cut off well by Mount Pleasant. Looking up the sideline, that's going to roll out. Trying to free Jasinski over there.
Now, I know you've been around Peter soccer for a while, but it seems like Pat Barrett's teams always win the midfield. They just, from Rachel to, I can't think, why can't I think of the girl that's at Pitt now? Or maybe at West Virginia.
Yeah, I'm blanking as well, but you're right.
But for the last like 7 or 8 years that I've been here, it's they dominate.
Oh, it's a great, boy, what a ball. What a finish. I think that's Riley Bush. I didn't see who played it.
Peters Township goal by Riley Bush.
It looked like a ball that Riley was going to struggle to get her head on it, and boy, she did more than that. Just didn't give Rummel, the keeper, a chance. Rummel coming across the goal, and Riley Bush did exactly what you want to do. Headed back to the other post. The 3-0 lead for Peters, 3:45 left in the first half here over Mount Pleasant. But getting back to what we were talking about Jerry, yeah, there's always a priority and to win in the middle of the field. And the Indians have had a long list of players that are,
Becky Goodall's daughter. Why can't
Hannah Stuck. Yeah, long list of impact players that are ball winners and just sort of tilt the field that way. And, Fallon sort of stepped into the line of players that are able to win those head balls. There's Ella Newpaver before her. Allie Froelich wins that. Van Akron gets a first touch there. Well done. Fallon to Martin. What a great 1-2 there. Great 1-2 there with Malley and Adamczyk. Here's Marina. She's going to give it a go. Rummel in position. Handles that well. About 2 minutes left here. Fallon Malley takes it out of the air. Jasinski looking to build. Sprigel's going to disrupt that. High ball giving the Mount Pleasant defenders trouble. Allie Froelich driven laterally. Malley's going to find Kaylin Martin. Minute 20 left. Indians working that right sideline again to Fallon. Fallon looking for a corner kick. Be an Indians throw. Minute left, first half. 3-0 Peters over Mount Pleasant.
Al's knees looking good. All the staples out.
All the staples out.
Feeling well?
Feels a lot better.
Good.
Feels a lot better. A good ball. Here's Bryn. Oh, Bryn looking to tuck it in, and it deflects off a defender, and then it's going to go wide. Defender doing what you should do, trying to defend there. Just unlucky for Mount Pleasant, but Bryn Bush gets her second.
Peters Township goal, or second of the day, by number 7, Bryn Bush.
One of those unlucky things as a defender that happens every once in a while. You're doing the right thing.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well done by Riley Bush.
Back check.
Yeah, Riley's had a really excellent shift here. Good half for the Bushes, Jerry.
Good half.
7,
2 for Bryn, 1 for Riley.
5, 4, 3,
That'll do
See
it.
you in 10 minutes.
1. In goal for the Lady Indians, number 99, Sarah Schreiber.
think you were here on senior day.
I was.
Started Sarah up as a striker, and she got a great header for her first goal, she said, since she's been 9 years old.
She did, and it was a heck of a.
It was a great header, yeah.
On a driven corner kick. Just something you don't see very often, and certainly not from a keeper playing in the field. A great ball there. Mandy Porosco offside, but I like the idea.
I think that was a bad call from the ref. It's not a very good ref. I'm going to try to take this and send it to him if I can.
I endorse that.
He is I would see him at our club games at Cold Springs. He would always say, "We meeting at Spoonwood?" I said, "Yeah, Paul. You tell me. I'll meet you whenever you want to meet." Very nice guy.
Excellent guy. Connoisseur of good beer, for sure.
And I am a fan when we have really good refs.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Emery Van Akron. Back to Schwager. Schwager to Ava. Finds Fallon Malley. Fallon, good play to slow down. The give and go there. Malley finds Bush. Here's Katie Froelich. Started us off with a goal early. Good tackle there by Mount Pleasant there.
Coach getting a little angry.
Jasinski. Yeah, I think sort of imploring Mount Pleasant to start strong here. And Ava Hines got fouled there. Indians will restart. Somebody's going to have to kick it here, ladies. It'll be Molly.
Or Sarah.
Sarah. Correct.
Pat loves his goalies taking free kicks.
Sarah Schwager to restart. Good ball by Sarah. Found Mandy Porosco. Oh, that's a rip. Well done by Rommel. Good hit by Fallon, correct?
Not really a good hit. She could kick it harder.
I was thinking if it was a foot higher, it was a goal, though.
I'll yell at her tonight.
I know you will.
No dinner.
I know you will.
No dinner.
Dinner's a privilege.
I agree with you.
Mount Pleasant will restart here. Sarah Schwager will grab that. Allie and Katie Froelich working over there on the far side together. One of the, what is it, 3 sister acts we have for the Indians?
Yep, 2 twins
2 sets of twins.
and the Bush girls. And I do think next year, there's a younger Adam Schick that will be in 8th grade coming up next year, if I'm not mistaken.
Here we go. Kaylin Martin serves that, and Kaylin's got a freshman sister as well. I would expect to see on varsity next year.
Mia, I forgot about Mia.
Well, Mount Pleasant getting a little bit of a break here. Peter's trying to get them into an offsides position. Ava Hannes to Kaylin Martin. Fallon Malley. To Allie. As a coach, you love to see your two midfielders connecting like that. Katie cuts it back. Ball across. Mount Pleasant handles that pretty well. Here's Jasinski going against Kaylin Martin. Really good matchup. Sarah Schwager under duress. Clears that out. Good decision. Well done. Ava Hines looking to catch the Mount Pleasant defense off guard there. Kaylin Martin back to Sarah Schwager. Sarah to Fallon. Garlitz with the step over there.
I'll yell at him for getting in the way again.
That'll be Mount Pleasant throw. Ava to her sister Marina. Marina gets through the tackle. She's going to be in. She's got near post. Great save by Rummel.
The goalie's been a standout for Mount
She
Pleasant.
really has. Fallon to Mandy Perosco. Mandy with the drive. Rummel all over that. She's really done a good job.
Excellent job.
She's done. I don't think there's a goal that she could have saved yet, but she's had a lot of challenging balls and she's handled them really well.
Another one in the midfield.
Yeah, Allie.
They just seem to get their head on every ball.
They really do. Such a difference. Turf a little slipper today. That's the second player we've seen slip. Kaylin finds Allie. Allie looking for Katie. Great ball. Oh, great touch by Katie. Looking for a cross. Defended well, but here's Allie. Well done by Mount Pleasant. Numbers behind the ball there. Jasinski. Mandy disrupts that. Sprigel trying to get forward. Good one-time ball by Malley. Here's Mandy Perosco. Cross will go out for a goal kick. Almost 10 minutes in here, into the second half.
Johnny Pionka's in the house. There he is.
Got a little contingent of Peters fans over on this side. Marina Hines' shot goes right to Rummel.
Morgan's dad's yelling at her.
Malley back to Van Akron to Sprigel. Good to see the Indians work it around back and refocus the attack. Here's Bryn Bush.
And Pat Vereb looks like he's going to release the whole bench.
Katie to Allie. Allie looking for a shot. She is going to get a go. That's a great shot.
Great shot.
And again, nothing Rummel could do.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing Rummel could do. Hit it with the overspin under the bar.
I'll let Al announce the subs.
We'll just let Jim Malloy do the Allie.
Peters Township goal by Allie Froelich.
Yeah, great shot by Allie. Katie came back into the box, got a touch, took a little bit of a contact there to do it, and Allie dribbled laterally Across the 18 until she could get the shot off, and she hit it well.
Emma Malloy, Lucia Trapanado, Caitlin Malloy.
So, Al, the other sister duo we forgot over, the Malloy sisters.
Malloy sisters, that's right. That's right. Do we have both Malloys?
Both
on
are
there
out.
now?
One just won the ball there.
And Mia Martin.
Oh, there's Mia Martin, the aforementioned younger sister of Kaylin. Getting some action here. Be a challenge for our eyes here, Jerry, with the new lineup. This is Adamczyk. This is
Maddie Rost.
Maddie Rost, okay. Maddie battling. Be an Indians throw.
Well, Al, looks like we got out of this game pretty healthy, which is always a good thing
Always a good thing.
with a week to go.
Always a good thing. And a good run for the starters and sort of the regulars. Just pretty much, I think, exactly what Coach Vera would want to see here. Quality opponent. Indians played well.
Yeah, and you know this all too well. There's probably 7 girls on the field right now that are all still club players that just
Exactly right. Exactly.
play
right.
for a team with a lot of talent and a lot of depth.
Yeah, and you can see it. It's Malloy. Lucia Trapanado, number 12, making her presence known. The ball for Jasinski. Smart touch by Jasinski. Number 39 there, Caitlin Malloy in the back. There's her sister Emma. It's a Trapanado. Caitlin Malloy. So Olivia Adamczyk had I believe, the second goal for the Indians the other night against Baldwin, Jerry.
She did.
Quality goal.
Yes. She's another freshman that's been getting some playing time and
Yeah, it's just
getting better and better.
An example of the depth that Peters enjoys. As you said, they take out the starters and the regulars, and they bring on, another lineup full of club players. Here's Adamczyk. She's going to get there. Well defended by 55 there for Mount Pleasant, but it's going to be a corner kick. I'm not sure we've had many corner kicks today, if any.
Everyone looks to see who's taking the corner kick. Riley Bush.
Riley's had a couple of assists on corner kicks. Good play by the Mount Pleasant defender to get that out. Here's Jasinski looking to counter. Well done. Good cover there by Maddie Chase, number 24 for the Indians.
Pasta dinner will be at the Chase House on Sunday.
Is that right? I thought it was at the Schweiger House.
Maybe it is.
Believe
Maybe
it's
the
at the
Chases was
Schweiger
last
House.
weekend.
If not, then the Schweigers have commandeered one of my folding tables under false pretenses. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt for now. Pasta dinner tradition lives on.
Never seen 30-some girls eat quicker and leave a person's house.
It is amazing.
It
is amazing.
The parents take all this time to set up, and they're there for 22 minutes and gone.
Gone. I guess the Malleys. Did the Malleys have to host this year?
We did not have to host this year. We hosted last year with Paige, and we'll be looking forward to hosting next year with Fallon. We try to host early in the year, so the pool is open.
Yes.
And we make a little swimming event out of it. And
well, that's sort of raising the standard. Maddie Rost almost able to turn there. That's going to be an offside play. Timing just a little bit off. Jasinski lurking up there. It's a good skip there. Was that Bailey?
Bailey Lutz.
Seen Bailey score a goal or two this year as well. Another quality player. Mount Pleasant putting some pressure on. Emma Malloy. Great ball to the outside there.
Maddie Rost.
Good speed. Maddie Ross, good turn. There's a drive. It's like Caitlin Malloy.
Caitlin Malloy, yep.
Good job by Caitlin to read that pass and jump in front and intercept it. Ball over top. Here's Jasinski battling Lainey Vesely. Jasinski going at her. Nice step over. Well defended by Vesely. Just really impressive there, Jerry, by Vesely. I mean, Jasinski obviously a top quality player, and one-on-one situation, Vesely does really well.
Yeah, Lainey's another club player. I think Beadling girl. Another really good athlete.
Yeah, senior.
She's just got Caitlin Martin in front of her.
Yep.
Who's been playing since a freshman. Hard to beat her out.
It's a ball through. Vesely over again. Another great play by Vesely. And a good ball to Bailey Lutz. Oh, it's a great ball by Lutz. Maddie Rost is in. Keeper is out. Great play by the defender coming back there.
Never gave up.
Great play. Out of town scoreboard. Pitt ties it up with Florida State, 21-21. Football action. Jerry, love that build there. Started with Vesely, winning with a great tackle on the back. Found Bailey. Bailey was able to turn, play just a perfectly feathered ball over top. Caitlin Malloy.
Yeah, like I said, even the second team is relentless.
Yes.
Just a lot of good little athletes. They want to give 100%. They obviously all want to, once they get on the field, they want to let Pat know that they're available when needed.
Yep. And that, as we talked about earlier with London Pettit last year.
Yeah.
We didn't really see London a whole lot. And then the Whitfield Championship game, she came in and
Played great.
played great. Absolutely. Absolutely played lights out.
And I think Pat has confidence in everyone on this team that when he puts them in there, they're going to give great effort, and the results are going to show.
Yep, exactly right. You know, you see a player like Lucia Trapanado here, just an excellent player.
Great player.
Excellent player. Comes in off the bench for the Indians. I don't think there's I think if she went to any other high school, she'd be a starter.
I completely agree.
You'd hear her name a lot. Whoa, Lutz almost finds Rost again. Jerry, I think we must have a JV game after the varsity game.
We do have a JV game after.
I was unaware. I was unaware. That's great. A lot of times these late season matchups, you don't see a JV game. So that's good to see.
And I think Pat's making the team stick around.
As they should.
I completely agree with you.
As they should.
They stick around to watch your games. You should stick around to watch their games.
Amen. Amen. It's a good, there's a culture. There's a culture of success, and it's those little things, the pasta dinners and watching each other play, supporting each other. And that was one thing that when my daughter Riley started, I was really impressed with, the assigning of the families.
It is, and I'll give Pat credit, it is not easy to coach 40 anybody, let alone 40 young women who
Exactly.
all want to play, all play club. He's got to make hard decisions, and I know at times feelings get hurt, but it seems like they all stick together, they all get along.
It does. There's a great ball. Great ball by Mount Pleasant, I think, number 14. Good cut. Ball across. Kaylin Malloy gets to it first. Adamczyk finds Trapanado. Yeah, the building of relationships with the seniors and the younger players that starts in camp and with sharing rides and that sort of thing. I think that goes a long way.
No, I don't have to tell you anything about your daughter and what she did for Paige. Picked her up every day for school when Paige was a freshman, and Paige picked up a couple freshmen every day for school, and
exactly.
Fallon's going to be doing the same thing next year, and it goes a
paying
long
it
way.
forward.
Yep, it goes a long
Paying
way.
it forward, it does. Emma Malloy. Indians going to play around back. Here's Vesely. Vesely steps past Jasinski. Trapanado looking to find Rost. Well played by Mount Pleasant. I believe that's Maddie Chase. Played that ball up to Lutz.
Another one in midfield.
Yeah, Chase coming out of the back to win that ball. Trapanano and Jasinski. Impressed by Caitlin Malloy's ball striking ability. She's got what you'd call a heavy foot.
She does. She's another girl that played with my daughter Fallon for a lot of years, and Peters Township, little kickers all the way to Century.
Emma Malloy disrupting there. See, somebody's got the VO camera recording here. I don't think that's a Peters thing.
It is not a Peters thing. It's one of my gripes. They don't stream a lot of their games.
No, they don't. A good build by Mount Pleasant. Read really well by Maddie Chase. Sarah Schwager looking to connect. Good ball to Riley Bush. You know, we're seeing a little bit of it here, Jerry, but we saw it really all afternoon before this. And for me, this Peters team has done really, really well playing the ball, playing it through the midfield, keeping the ball on the ground. Maybe more than any Peters team I can remember. They just are able to hold the ball and don't give it away. Not a lot of hopeful balls forward that don't have much of a chance.
I mean, it's going to be hard to recreate what they did last year, but I got good feelings about this team. I think they're solid. I don't think they've played their best soccer yet. Like I said, starting 4 freshmen, they're getting better and better.
Yep.
If Don McCullough and Gary are listening, if they'll let T come back and play, that would be wonderful.
Absolutely.
I know they're all at the Carnegie Mellon game. John Hopkins right now.
The football game. Well, when you get two siblings playing.
2 siblings playing.
That's where you're going to be. I see the McCullough boys are doing well.
McCullough boys are doing well today.
Looking at the box score. Tremendous. Lucia to Bailey Lutz. Here's Adamczyk on the wing. What good battle there. Adamczyk steps through. Good play by Rummel to grab that effort by Riley Bush. Nearing the 12-minute mark here. Peters 5-0 lead over Mount Pleasant. Non-conference action. Quad A power against double A power here.
All right, both are going to probably make a hopefully long run in the playoffs.
I would think both would be looking at a first-round bye. It's always interesting to watch these teams that we do play, and then how they do in their playoffs. Of course, Peters played South Fayette early, who's if not the top-ranked team in 3A, one of them, and then they'll be playing Fox Chapel coming up, another one, and to see Mount Pleasant, who's definitely going to be a factor in Double A. You like to see that. Maddie Chase, not letting that ball get by her. Steps forward and wins it. Maddie's had a strong game this afternoon.
Okay, go. Good job.
It's impressive that Mount Pleasant fields a JV team also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being a double A school.
Yep. Yeah, speaks to what they've been able to build there. Sarah Schwager going to give it a ride. Finding Olivia Adamczyk. Jasinski back into the midfield for Mount Pleasant here. Kayla Malloy wins that battle. Nice little touch by Lucia. Good ball by Malloy, Emma Malloy.
To Kate Malloy.
Adamczyk so clever with the ball. So Malloy, can she get a go? It's a good rip. Rummel all over it. Great work through the midfield there. Lutz to Malloy.
Anthony Dudak in the house.
Seven minutes to go here. Peters with a 5-0 lead over Mount Pleasant. Emma Malloy, physical battle. Lucia Trapanano. Kate Malloy. Finds Adamczyk. Looking for Bailey Lutz. She'll get there. Be a thrown for the Indians. Yes, I think we typically, Jerry, a Wednesday when the seedings come out, the brackets come out, I believe.
So they get a whole week off?
I think typically you'd expect the Indians to get it. You might
they got one more left.
Yeah, I'm not sure when those first round games will happen. Again, I think we're safe assuming that Peters will get a bye. So I think those first games might be like Friday, Saturday. Vesely coming forward.
Yeah, 4A is going to be teams up north. There's 3 of them that are really good.
Yep. Yeah, you might have expected Canamac, St. Clair to have had maybe a little stronger regular season. Injuries hurt them both.
Injuries hurt them. I don't know much about Norwin, but from what I've heard, they've got a strong program this year.
Yeah,
I think undefeated in their section.
I think they are. With Norwin, it's usually what happens when they play Penn Trafford.
Understood. Yep.
And I think Norwin is decidedly better than Penn Trafford this year. But they're largely an unknown commodity to me, and I think a lot of people in the South. I mean, traditional power, great program and all that. Coached by Ashley DeVito.
It's her first year. Second year.
I think it's her second year.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ashley's a quality coach. Under 4 minutes here. Mount Pleasant doing a nice job working it out of the back. Trapanado. Caitlin Malloy. Ball by Adamczyk to Trapanado. Back to Adamczyk. I'd love it if they would track the passes on this game.
We've connected a lot of them.
A lot. A lot. It was Lutz with the drive there. Rummel got a hand on it, directing it wide. Really well struck by Lutz. Be at Peter's corner. A lot of girls in the box right now, Jerry. That's a good ball. Oh, head ball off the corner.
Maddie Chase.
Rebound. Is that Maddie Chase that finished it?
Yeah.
Boy, quick reactions. Catching that ball off the post. Drove that into the upper corner there.
Peters Township goal by number 24, Maddie Chase.
Great to see Maddie Chase, senior, get that goal from her defensive position there as well. Always like to see the defenders get a chance. I'll make it 6-0, just a little over 2 minutes left in the match. Really impressed with Trapanado's poise in the midfield, Jerry.
Good ball skills.
Great ball skills. First touch is always a good one.
Right at her feet.
Yep. Very smart player, very skilled player.
Yeah, Pat always tries to pull that one or two girls that didn't really get a lot of playing time and thrust them into the playoffs. And
yeah, the injuries happen.
Yep.
Got to be ready.
And I think Lucia is going to be one of them this year. Hope no one gets injured, but she's one that can step in and
she's a
make an
versatile.
impact. Yep.
Yeah, she's a versatile player. She can play in different places. Here's Jasinski working on the side. Garlett's no foul there. It looked like a foul to me, Jerry. I think it was pretty clear.
I think the refs, just like me, want to just get this game over with.
I think when you get to this point, yeah, maybe they do. And here's Mount Pleasant. They're in on goal. There's a goal. There's a goal. So I think maybe Paul Garlett's let him play advantage.
How dare you, Paul?
That's a great finish. Great finish by
time.
Mount Pleasant. She did. She a little deep with her hips.
Goal by number 8, Addie Cole.
Well, Al, I hope your beer fridge is full, because if we stop over at the Gill's house, I hope your garage is open.
It'll be open.
Always been a pleasure.
It'll be open. Thanks, Jerry.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it.